Enjoying some pretty nice weather for your Friday evening, but giving you a first alert to fog becoming possible overnight into Saturday morning. Right now, visibility certainly not an issue. Most of our sites reporting 10 miles or better on the visibility, but let's show you the potential overnight. So initially this evening, fog, especially kind of right along the coast. We think that's where the threat will be, but after midnight, watch as low clouds build inland, the base is lower, and we get at least some patchy dense fog to start out on Saturday. So if you are somebody that has to be out the door early tomorrow morning, be alert for that. By mid-morning, most of the fog likely gone, and then we'll enjoy another spring-like day. It is going to be a little bit cooler tomorrow morning compared to the last couple of days. We'll start out low to mid-50s, but then we're going to warm up quickly, mid to upper 70s at noon. We've got highs in the low 80s, winds out of the east and east-southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. A good-looking Saturday overall after maybe a little bit of fog in the morning. So we had the cold front move through overnight with a little line of rain as expected, and we did get some decent rains in some areas, especially south of I-10, but for most of us rain amounts were quite modest, and it generally looks like we're going to be in a fairly dry pattern over the next several days. We'll be dry through the weekend, dry into early next week, and in fact not much through about Wednesday of next week. Beyond that, it looks like we start to see rain chances climb, especially about a week from now and maybe into that following weekend. So we'll be tracking that. But as it stands right now, the next 7 days, taking us through next Friday, the Weather Prediction Center is keeping rain amounts pretty limited, generally a quarter inch or less, which means where we've got drought, it will get a little bit worse. We'll keep an eye on that. We need the rainfall, but not much. But beyond the 7 days, we may start to flip the pattern a bit, and I'll be talking about that in my next weather update coming up in just a few minutes. For now, we have dried out after the overnight and early morning rain. First Alert Radar Network all quiet. If you're headed out tonight, certainly no rain to worry about. Beautiful evening up on False River. You can see somebody out there enjoying it on the water. It's our Sky 9 view brought to you by Our Lady of the Lake. A very mild Friday evening. Baton Rouge 74, Hammond 75, Macomb checking in at 71. By the way, I recently got another question. The New Roads weather station has been out of commission for months. According to the airport website, they've been working on acquiring and installing a new station, so maybe we'll get some data flowing there soon, but nothing as of yet. That's not us holding back any data. There's no data flowing from that site. It'll be back on our map as soon as it is flowing. All right, into the weekend. Mornings are going to be kind of comfortable in the low 50s. The afternoons running above normal, topping out in the low 80s. Good deal of sunshine, no rain to worry about. And by the way, Sunday, if you didn't know, March 1st, the start of meteorological spring. It's going to be spring-like next week. Anyway you slice it. Morning starts are going to be back into the 60s by Tuesday. Highs continue low to mid 80s right on into the end of next week. And again, you notice that the rain chances finally start to climb by late next week. All right, stay with us. Be right back with more of 9 News at 6.